Beekeeping is such a wonderful hobby. And these bees, they love me. Well, it's the new year. I'm just sitting here waiting for my lovely gift from down there to wear off. Any second now. Any second now. There we go. Yeah, that's one downside of them things. They kind of sting a little bit. Well, it's the new year. It's 2016. Someone's bothering me on Skype. I've spent the last week sounding like I gargle gravel, which is why I haven't recorded anything. That and my roommate's been home, and he watches TV directly above where I record. I have a hard enough time talking to myself when I'm alone, thank you. Well, actually, that's a lie. I talk to myself a lot when I'm alone. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? That, yeah, nothing's changed there. I have to decide where I'm going to rebuild that. I don't know. It may... Well, I'll show you. So over there, it's up to fine. That looks a little different, doesn't it? Well, that is because... Let's get down here real quick. That is because I decided to see what gets involved in running forestry stuff through a refinery for biodiesel. Yeah, it's but now I got nothing up here. Because there's no way to really automate anything in forestry, I have to manually feed this thing, which is a bit of a pain. Kind of a lot of a pain. I was okay with... I put it... My tree farm's all cut down right now. So that tree farm would normally go... The apples would go into... this fermenter down here, which would get turned into ethanol. And I had this giant pile of saplings kicking around. I figured, well, I'm also using it for something. So the saplings go in here. And then the wood is either going for impregnated casings for more alvearies, because I got nothing better to do with that. Or over to this guy. I thought I was going to tear this down. I really did. Instead of having to sit there and move stuff around, I just stuck 4 more of these guys out here. These things are so expensive. I had to go all over the place to get materials for these. I really need to turn this into an actual plant instead of a little ugly mess. He's going to get relocated. I don't know when. Probably because I got to do a bunch of work here. And I'm, So right now, creosote comes out, goes straight into the bottler. I've still got a lot of wax. Wax is like an extra thing that makes. Wood goes into here. The problem I have is that Steve's factory, or Steve's workshop, if I want to run a different wood through here, I have to give this a different recipe. It doesn't recognize wood as wood, which is kind of dumb. But then, considering that I can't pump RF into these things, they only run off of whatever you give them, I guess that kind of makes sense. I don't know. It just seems like a little bit more mod integration here wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, okay. This is a mess. These are all going to get used someday. If I go to my thanks journey map for that great big black square there. Also, I've noticed that we just had an update here, like today, I think, at the time of recording. So all this light green is where I've actually kind of wandered around, and all the dark green is where I haven't been back through yet. Don't ask me why it does that. That's just a journey map thing. So over here, this runs all the way over to the forest now. Still got to build a depot there. I could have swore I read something about kapok and acacia regrowing. Now they don't. Actually, they never did, now that I think about it. Which means that if I hack that down, it's never coming back. It would take me eons to hack that all down. This one here runs all the way up to there. It's not complete. I ran out of, I think I ran out of gravel around here somewhere. But that gets me there, which gets me over to this little island where I get all my chert from. And then I still need some easy way to get way down over here. You see this big mess? That's where I'm quarrying my slate from. And that is going to be... I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I'm not sure I can make a quarry look good. That would be a challenge. That's what that would be. Oh yeah, back over here. Duh. So this is... Rather than build outward, I build up. You guys have seen me. I like to build. I have no problem building up or down. The whole bunch of steel scaffolding. I love the way it looks. I really do. I think it looks awesome. These are not the... Immersive Engineering has a... Here, I'll just do this. If I take U, and I go like that. So that gives me a structural arm. 4 structural arms for 6 blocks. That is a wedge slope wearing the skin of a steel scaffolding. So instead of getting 4 of these for 6, that's 6 for 6, but I gotta spend carpenter blocks to do it. Carpenter blocks are just made out of wood. Wood is an infinitely renewable resource. I'm fine with this. Also, let's look way over there. That's fine. Yeah, I had to break out those cows. I had to. My health was always staying too low. I have finally looking for that one. Dairy, check it out. Dairy is up. And I haven't had to die to do it. Nope. Now, somewhere along the line, I could have swore. So I've got these ones up. They're familiarized. Oh, I can milk you again. Cool. That I could have swore that I bred these two and I was supposed to get a calf, but it never happened. I'm not sure why. Oh, let's leave that in there. I don't need to carry it with me. 2 more of those, I can make more cheese. I don't know what happened. I never got a calf out of them. Is there a chance they don't make one? If there isn't, I'll just go kidnap, probably... Well, to tell you the truth, I would kidnap 9 more female cows. That way I could just come by in a day and go milk. Put done, make a thing of cheese. Because right now, cheese is the only thing I don't have in as much abundance as everything else. And when it comes to stuff like that, you see all that? That's nothing. That harvest gave me the seeds I needed to plant this completely. And I mean completely. I filled that out, and then I ran the extras through my fermenter over there. Oh, I better get to sleep here real quick. For a whole bunch of ethanol, which I needed because that stupid project right there on the extra refinery, that cost me almost all of my iron. Oh man. Now for a quick aside. Remember I said you couldn't auto-harvest anything in forestry? You can't. You can auto-harvest reeds, you can auto-harvest hemp. But I have found one other thing you can auto-harvest. And that's these hideously ugly bamboo out of Plant Megapack. So what's going on here is this is all going to look horribly, disgustingly bad and ugly. And it has to. This is a slightly modified version of a 2-stage timer I built for a prank 2 years ago against OpZax on, I think it was the second season of Quartercraft. So what this thing does, I've actually simplified it a bit from the last one. The last one was brutal. So what happens here, this timer counts down. When it sends a signal, it moves this block over, unpowers this hopper, releases this timer. This timer runs for 10 seconds, sends a signal back which pushes the block back over, automatically resetting this timer. In the meantime, this line gets powered, and I would be using red power for all this stuff, but it's oh, there, you just saw all that happen? Okay, now watch this. So that line comes over here, depowers, the pair of pistons pop up, the water comes out. What's happened? And then, bang. Oh, something didn't get refilled over here. That's odd. Maybe I didn't refill them manually. Or did they not get a... Nope, that's weird. They didn't get a signal. Oh, okay. That's why. So, the simple version of this... if I get it down here... Oh no, this only has the one. So what you saw there is there's a pair of pistons. These pistons are holding the water back. The water comes up and these guys get auto-harvested, end up in these hoppers. And you can deploy bamboo out of a blue power deployer. Let me grab a... You get a fair bit of this, unfortunately it's not worth much. So if I do this, I go like this. And I go... Oh, wait, it's got to be on dirt. That's right. I'm in creative. How hard can it be to get dirt? Dirt. Here we are. Like this. Dunk. See? If you trip it twice, you get 2. I'm not sure if you trip it... Oh. Just get that. There's some way I've got it tripped over there that it spills out too. This stuff grows... If you wanted... Yeah, if you could grow more... Yeah, if you could grow more weed-like, it would grow more weed-like. I know what I'll do here. I'll fix this. And then we'll go... that, and then we'll cry because I think I wiped out my wire. Nope. Bluestone wire comes like this. I may have that. One thing I don't like about red and bluestone wire is that I needed to do that anyway. There. Yeah, and then this just all shoots back into this barrel here. Actually, no, it's a lie. That barrel's not connected to anything. It's just for entertainment purposes. It's got an infinite thing on it. You could just easily shoot it all back here. The only problem with this plan is that bamboo only gives you... Bamboo is on par with wheat as far as the ethanol it gives you. And you need to run a lot of it to get anything. If I go... Nope, I didn't want ethanol. Right, because I'm in creative. Recipe. Biomass, and then bamboo gets you that. Actually, that's with fruit juice. So normally it gets you 10, so you would need 100 bamboo. Is it 100? Yeah, you need 100 bamboo to get a bucket of biomass. Which is, and it only stacks to 16. So you're looking at, what, 6 stacks of it to get a bucket of biomass? Which is a lot. However, you give it about 10 minutes and you're going to get a whole pile of this stuff. I thought about building this in my world. It's a fair bit of work. Like Where are we here? Deployers. That's what goes into a deployer. Frankly, yeah, they're cheap as they're dirt cheap, right? Chests cost you iron and 2 redstone, and then wood and cobble. Costs nothing at all. It just the setup's a bit of a pain. It's tileable. It's it's completely tileable. That's what all it's got going for it. The problem is, yeah, these get turned into forestry ethanol. They don't get turned into immersive engineering ethanol, which isn't much of a selling point. Trying to automate immersive engineering stuff, and it just, it's almost like they don't want me to. So at this point, you're asking yourself, Dub, why would you go through all that effort when you could just build a few gazillion more solar panels? Well, that's the easy way to do things. Not only is it the easy way, none of those things provide the kind of power I want when I'm processing ores. And you know why I know that? Because if I run this mess over here at full blast, this guy doesn't provide the power I need, and he spits out 4096 a tick. Can you imagine how many solar panels I would have to push to do that? At 100 and... where are we here? What do you push now that I'm thinking about it? You make 80k RF a tick. I would need to build 80... I would need to build 50 of these. Equal that thing. That thing doesn't require blue steel. Or a giant pile of black steel. It just requires that I let it sit for a while and charge. Whoa. But now that I've built it, I needed to make it look a little less ugly. And I kind of have a plan for that. So if I go... I need an access ladder for this thing. It's not close to any problems. I think I want it to come off of here. Right here. So drop down. I'm going to go like this. Now I thought of using... The carpenter ladder is actually kind of cool. They'll freestand. Oh, you can climb it? Well, I've got boots on. Break and break. Then I haven't checked if I do this. I think it probably just... Yeah, it just breaks. I thought so. So I need an access ladder. That. And that needs to be... That needs to be a different color because... Well, buddy, you're going to be moving here in a minute. Because I need it to match these. Ah, good. It does connect. Awesome. Because having worked out in the industrial world, you have to have safety rails. And there's one thing I like. I really love Railcraft posts. If you watched... let's see. No, I don't have a center here. But I can do that. How's that? That's not terribly ugly. I did a single player modded with a direwolf pack a long time ago. And this is gonna hurt. Because that comes back unpainted. I was building an oil rig as a single player thing while I was messing around. And it became a monument to rails and just all kinds of nonsense. Nope, can't reach it from there. I had so much fun. I spent so much iron. I have someone pestering me on Skype still. And given that I'm filming this on Friday, the 7th or the 8th? Anyway, it's a Friday. The person who's texting me, the person who's bothering me on Skype, is going to know that I'm teasing them about pestering me on Skype. Okay, so what did the last time I did? 2? We have 2. Do I have a center here yet? No. You know what? That's good enough. There, at least now I'm never going to fall off of it, right? And I can still walk up on it, but it looks as though I care enough about safety. And that's unfortunate. I mean, well, I can't get back here from there anyway, can I? And the ladder. That. There, and up. There we go. I'm going to finish the catwalk around here. Once I remember how to reach things, and I'll be back in a minute. Well, that was a nice little quick bit. I tried to find... Here's the problem. If I go to yellow, the only option I have for anything that looks like the yellow posts is yellow wool. There's the cost for yellow wool. There's what it looks like. It's the right yellow. I just have to go find a buttload more limonite. Because I spent it all making those posts. That's unfortunate. I need a bit more decoration here. So I built. Let's put this guy like that. Nope. Can we put you on something? Oops. Oh, that's neat. Can I put you on a plain old everyday... Watch, this is going to connect, isn't it? I honestly expected that to connect. There! So now we have an auto shut-off for our skid here. What else can I put on here? Got another one. I'll put it down here. An ESD button. More what it is. Let's put you... I have any more of these posts? Probably don't. Here. Oh, we're at fence. You are right here. Like that. There. And an emergency hit button, run away. I have one thing I thought about doing. I'm not going to do this here because it's a little late. I decided I was going to decorate this. Is that Immersive Engineering has these, the sheet metal blocks. Now, they look kind of cool, right? What they also do is you can cut them up in micro blocks, and suddenly you get corrugated steel. You can do a whole building like this. Granted, it'd be a little dull, because it's all going to be one big... Come on. Just a wall of this stuff. But I'm pretty sure that at some point I'm going to build a couple of storage sheds or something out here. Or a tool shed or something, a tool crib. I'm going to use these. I'm not sure how yet, but I'm going to use these. One way I thought of it... Is that my saw? Good, I still have my saw. If I did this... and that... See, the one thing I wish we had in Minecraft is a block that looks like a girder. You can make them with microblocks. I gave this a try once. Oh, come on. That was an improper shape. You should not have done that. Give me... Come on. You can do it. No, you can. You can do it. You can do it. Okay, somewhere around here you're going to do this, right? The right kind? Oh, it's a slab, that's why. Let's do that. That. That's kind of a girder shape. Let's make a couple more of these. I need some more insides. A couple more. Oop. And then that part. So if I went like this, nope. Can't stand on it. Let's do a couple of these up higher. See what we can do with this. So that gives us like a structural girder. And then we need to do this. Come up here. So block there, that, break you, come out, that, and like that. I still need to put one down, because as it stands, we have another improper shape. I don't think I can do that. I think I'm out of room in this block. Can I get it in there? I can get it in there. Cool. And then like this. Look at all girdery. Actually, I think I know what's wrong. What's wrong is the fact that this beam would want to be flat here, wouldn't it? That. Yeah, like that and like that. And that would give us more of a structural beam. Unfortunately, it just doesn't come together very well there, does it? That's unfortunate. Because with something like this, we could build the skeleton of a building like that and then clad it out in a bunch of these guys. Not like that. I need something that's more rust flavored, don't I? Brown. We have a brown. Brown. Ooh, those are some really brown browns. Brown clay. Red. Red clay. Red clay doesn't look bad. Do I have any? Let's leave that there as a test subject. I should have. I'm positive I still have some leftover hematite. So like this. It is a red. Let's just go for broke. Will this look more girdery? That does look like, like it's been there a while, right? This has more of that fresh painted, I've just constructed kind of look. How did I place that one there? That needs... I think that needs this. Where's my saw? And a cut, and a cut, and a cut, and a chop, and a hack. This needs... Nope, that's not good enough. It's rivety. We kind of work up here. As a place where they come together. I was hoping for something that sat more in the middle. Tell me what you think of that. If you made it this far through the video, I do value your opinion at this point. Tell me what you think of that, because I could build a whole structure of a building out of one of these, probably out of this guy here. I think he's got a bit more of a washed out color for him. And then that. And put something inside it. Don't know what yet. I'll think of something. I got a whole year to do it, don't I? Maybe I don't know how long I got. We'll find out. I'll see you later, though.